We are live. Let's see if we can get some participants.
I got the note.
I forgot to put special guest. Did you click on? Or did you?
No.
Okay.
Hello. Buddy's gonna say hello.
Mhm.
Anybody there?
Should we have somebody in?
So you ready? Did anybody hear us?
That's not somebody else.
Huh?
So that ain't somebody extra.
I mean, well, there's two in there now.
Go ahead and do that. Why?
It normally takes a few minutes for people to come jumping in. Anybody in there?
Hey, Betty. See my act together here.
Hello, babe.
How are ya?
We have a special guest in the house tonight, Mr. Ashton.
Betty wanted to see you, Ashton. You may scoot over and you can come sit over here.
No, he's in that.
He said no. He said no.
I'll say, hey.
He sounds like I
He
about it.
said we're good.
That's good.
4 people.
It's cold here.
Yes, it is. 33 degrees. It's been cold all day.
Yeah.
How's the weather there, Betty? Hey, Lemon. Lemon's still squeezing. Don't be shy, Ashton, she said. He said no. 5 people.
What the?
Buddy got moved.
Hang on, I'll pull this back.
Hold on. Let me get my footstool to go in.
Yeah, we got 5. We're doing good. How you doing, Lim?
Doing good. Roasting Ashton over here because we got the wood stove going.
Can't handle it. You know how them young people are, they're used to the dial. Can't turn that wood heater down.
We got a dial right there. The door's open. Right?
Yeah,
Yes. 33 degrees is what that thing says on the wall.
33 here. We figured we'd jump on for a little while. Just down for just a little bit. While we're sitting here doing nothing, really. Really ain't done nothing all day.
No.
I was going to work on the shed, but it's cold out there and muddy.
Went to town and back. Are you hot? Chris said you young people are used to the dial.
The dial.
Yeah, turn the heat down.
The damper down.
Well, he's sitting next to the wood stove too. We're sitting way across from it.
Yeah.
You guys come say hey to Betty.
I ain't going in here, guys. I ain't doing all
Now let's get over.
that. I'm just saying, hey, no, get it.
There you go, Betty. Ashton's here.
Hey, Betty.
He said, "Hey, Betty." It only took him like 4 months to get here. Yeah. Hooray. Yeah, it only took him 4 months to get here. That hour and a half ride turned into 4 months.
He's supposed to be going hunting and getting us some deer meat so we can can some deer. Such a handsome young man, Ashton.
Oh, thank you.
He takes after me.
I knew that was coming.
A little less hair, but
Yeah. He just didn't get the head of hair. Yeah, that's all it is. The locks.
it was there. At one point.
One more. He said for sure.
Arab, so they're pulling it.
Does anybody watch Tucker Carlson? His new show on either YouTube or X, whatever.
Dropped from 6 to 4.
Now before that, before he mentioned Tucker Carlson, they dropped.
Back up to 5.
Where's she at?
Right here tells us how many people
But
were in here.
Yeah, I don't think that's right because that'll say like 0 and it'll be like 2 or 3 people over talking. So I don't see all
Lemon
of it.
says haven't seen it. I do not regularly. I do, but not regularly.
He had need to go watch his show from today. He had Dennis Quaid on there today talking about like a cyber attack or the power going down. Dennis Quaid's actually doing some type of special about it.
A movie, ain't it?
Well, I don't know if it's a movie or just a special, but he said it. And
Rig
it'd
up,
be-
power down or something. Power up, grid down or something like that.
Yeah. He said it's such a threat now that he wants to bring it to everybody's attention. Oh. But yeah, if y'all haven't seen today, go check out Tucker's little thing he had today. It's about 30 or 40 minutes long. It's with Dennis Quaid. It's pretty good.
I seen it on the phone. I'm sitting on it.
Yeah, he is.
One official, check it out.
Yeah, it's good. Y'all check it out here whenever you get done on here or whatever. But I definitely watch it because some stuff he says is pretty interesting. So it's pretty odd that all these people are just now suddenly starting to talk about it.
Betty said she will too.
That's what we was talking about. How like famous people are just now coming out talking about this crap. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got Michelle and Barack Obama making a movie about it.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, I mean there's been several actors come out talking about it now. Several.
It makes you wonder, is it coincidence or are they trying to hint something around and not really coming right out and saying it?
Yeah. Every time I start talking political or something, the numbers will drop way down.
Oh yeah.
You don't like it, does it?
No. Some people are on the same page as us, but some people just don't like it.
they need to hear it.
Yeah.
I think. Let's see.
It's pretty obvious that they are
Fair
preparing
enough.
us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
what
what we
I'm
were
trying to say.
thinking.
Just like I said in the last 20 live videos, this year's gonna be crazy. This year is gonna be
Mhm.
different.
Yep. And being election year makes it that much worse.
But I watched that. And there's a bunch of videos out about it now where people talking about it. But Tucker Carlson act like he didn't know nothing about it. I mean, like he never heard of nothing like that before. You know he has, but he played it off pretty good. I think I seen where Joe from St. Bernard Acres is going to do a live at 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to come on at 7, but she wouldn't let me.
No, you're lying. I've been trying to get him to schedule it ahead of time, like early in the day. But no, he has to wait till the last minute.
We schedule late, schedule early. We still have about the same amount of people.
You'll never know if that's true or not if you don't schedule it
I
earlier
think
in the
it's
day.
100 times that, really. They're just lowballing us on the number count. I think we got a couple hundred in here at least.
Betty said, I can't believe how many people are in denial. I know that's right.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, more than
More than
More
what
than
we
know.
realize. Yeah.
these are the people that's going to be knocking on your door wanting to know if you got any extra food.
The ones that don't believe you when you tell them
Yeah.
something or think you're crazy.
Well, you know, back probably 10 years ago, if you told everybody you was a prepper, they thought you was a
Buddy.
nutcase and have you investigated. But now it's like a common everyday thing to talk about.
Your jacket. I guess Ashton beat me to the #1 fan today.
Yeah.
In person.
In person, yeah. He actually got here last night. It took him about 5 hours to drive an hour and a half.
Hour 45.
Hour and 45.
Yeah, right. What you say?
It's amazing how quick people forget too. Lots of people were going crazy during 2020, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or even if it snows, what's the first thing everybody does? They freak out. They go run and buy all the bread and all the milk. And
You know, I grew up poor. I really did. Looks like I told this on a million times on here, but I've never made no milk sandwiches. I ain't never made one. I don't even know
but
what you
think
put
about
in.
it. If you go to the store when it snows, what's the thing that's always missing no matter what?
Milk and bread, but
Milk and bread.
what are you gonna do with it? Jam 2 pieces of bread together and pour milk on it?
No.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't never made no milk sandwiches. Or try that. See what it tastes like. We got bread and milk in there. No.
That's a fact for snow next week, and bread shelves are already empty. Oh, yeah.
It's true, yeah.
Yeah, our weather here is going to be terrible next week.
Yeah, it's supposed to get down into, I think, negatives at one day.
I'm dreading it.
Yeah. -1, -2, something like that.
Well, today the low is 29, Sunday's 24, Monday's 70% chance of snow, 23 degrees, Tuesday's 13, Wednesday's 6, Thursday's 10, Friday's 40% chance of snow, 13, Saturday's 6, Sunday's 5, and Monday's
took away.
7.
They done away with the negative temperature then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're still cold temperatures.
Yeah. Anything below 35, 32, I'll stay in the house.
Snow 2 days and what? 6, 10, 13, 6, 5, 7. I mean,
That'd be a good video. Milk sandwiches.
Oh lordy, I'm not making it.
What does it say?
We bought bread and butternut squash.
I don't think I've ever had that. I've ate squash. It's regular squash. I guess we're turning it down so we don't get a
Well,
whatever that is.
I would rather not fight the people in the store going to get nothing. So if it happens, butternut squash sounds delicious.
Yeah.
So if it happens, I guess we're making bread here or cornbread here, and we'll break out powdered milk if we ain't got none.
Yeah. We always got the chihuahua if we need meat.
No, you're not eating my chihuahua. Squash sandwich, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds right. A squash sandwich, I was said.
Yeah.
That don't even sound good. You know, squash sandwich.
Are you moving back over there?
Yeah.
Ashton said he's out. If it's nose, cornbread, and plain pintos. Oh, cornbread and pinto beans.
There you go. Yes, finally.
Well, you know what, Chris? I don't believe you on your pintos no more because every time you say you're making them, you don't make them.
That's because my pintos are so special. You only make them once in a lifetime.
See, even Ashton's laughing at you. You are crazy.
Well, I was going to make some tonight for us to
Betty-
eat tomorrow, but you done hurt my feelings.
Betty said, "Oh no, we scared him away."
Yeah. He's camera shy.
He said he ain't scared.
He,
They're in my charger box.
he's camera shy.
Can I have my blanket? Thank you.
You really need a blanket? It's 900 degrees in here.
I still want it.
I actually can't handle it over. Of course, he is sitting right beside it.
He's sitting right beside the heater. Okay? Oh, we dropped 4 people from 7 to 4.
Yeah, actually, you left and everybody left with
You need to bring your butt back over here.
you.
You need to bring your butt back over here.
Yeah, we was going to work on the shed today, but it's cold and muddy, so we didn't mess with it. We did go to the store and price the lumber, though. Kind of. We looked around a little bit. And figure out how we're going to build it. I don't think 16 feet's going to be enough. We can build sideways. I really don't.
You don't think what?
16 feet. I don't think that'd be big enough. Cornbread and pintos work? Yeah, absolutely. I can eat those every day.
So what about if you go longer?
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to if we build it 24. We'll have to put it a long ways up. I know the choice.
Over here? Up here?
Go down there. I mean, I want to build it crossways that way, but we have to build it long ways. If we put it down there. So,
No, I'm saying, should we make it longer?
4 feet long. It'll be the exact same as turn over. Down that way.
Are we trying to?
Okay, Curry chimed in. Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people that jump in out of here will go over there to Joe's probably at St. Bernard Acres. He's had one at 9, I think.
Yeah, it's 10 tills, so that might have been.
Yeah. Or I think he's supposed to have one at 9.
I don't know. I didn't get a notification, but I thought on his last live that I heard him say he'll be back at 9 or
Yeah,
something.
it's on there where it said it'd be on 9. Still trying to figure out how to do the split screen where you can have like 2 people, like the guest or whatever on here. Trying to figure out a good program for that. The program I have is, it seems like you'll have a rocket science degree to operate this thing. You got to do this, that, the other, and you got to download this, add that, multiply this.
We did go get the tea lights for to try that baking pan thing. The muffin pan thing.
Yeah.
We did do that while we were out.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do that for Betty. You got those
Yeah.
tea lights to put in that muffin pan to see if it works or not. I don't think it's gonna get hot enough to do anything. Yeah, I mean, it might fry eggs or something.
I don't know if it will or not. I'm gonna try it making soup, like tomato soup. That way I can do my cheese grilled maker at the same time.
Well, that just really don't go together though.
But
Okay. If you do the tea light in the thing, that means you're cooking when you have no power. It's an emergency type thing. All right. But the grilled cheese maker is electrical appliance. Excellent. So
we're just seeing if it works for when the power does go down.
what, the cooker or the grilled cheese?
The cooker.
Just that you have to miss what we're saying. Stop.
He's saying that it don't make sense to do the tea light thing at the same time as the cheese grilled maker because the tea light is if the power goes down. The cheese grilled thing you have to plug into electricity. I said we're just experimenting on both.
Yeah. I could see doing the grilled cheese over that rocket stove or something like that. And then doing the tea light. Or even on the tea light. Do the grilled cheese on the tea light. With a pan.
But then what about my cheese grilled maker?
Well, let me hold different video. I don't know.
Okay, I'll make it 2 videos. I might have missed it in previous video or live. What made y'all start prepping?
I've been.
You've always been a prepper.
I've always been a prepper, pretty much, because I mean we grew up poor, so.
And then I married him.
And she's been into it for about 10 years. Whenever me and her got together, she didn't even know what the word prepper meant, so. She just started coming to my house, and I had like buckets of food put up and stuff like that. And she thought I was a nut, wanted to report me.
Well, to be honest, I still think you're a nut, but not for prepping, just in general.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Especially when you talk about eating my dog.
She said,
You can do it on live.
well, I'm telling you, that's 5 pounds of prime rib right there.
No, that's my baby.
If we lived in the Walking Dead time, you wouldn't eat your dog.
No.
We just lost four people just because you said you wouldn't eat the dog.
No, we probably lost 4 people because you're talking about eating my dog.
She said, sounds good. You can do it live too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tea light?
Good.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to try it and see if how good the internet's working back over there, and you can try it.
Not the dog, tea light.
Yeah.
Yeah, he better not. He better leave my dog alone.
Not the dog. The And we couldn't eat him. He's a guard dog. As my daddy said, he wouldn't guard a biscuit.
I think that was it right here.
No, not right now. Don't put nothing on it. We'll do it. We'll figure out how to do it. Maybe next time we'll figure out how to set it up on the bar.
Okay.
Buddy, come here.
You have to have the computer in a different place,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, we couldn't eat him. He's a pretty good dog, I reckon. The Hawks want to eat him, though, that's for sure.
Yeah. And our chickens.
They're gonna have a chance they would eat him.
Mm-hmm. That's why I don't give them half a chance.
Not every day you see a brindle-colored Chihuahua.
I don't know what I just did. Something on.
Let's see.
I grew up on poor farm, prepping was survival.
Yeah, pretty much. That's. I guess that's the words I'm looking for too. But we never did really answer a question, though, did we? Like, what got us into prepping? I don't think we really did.
No, you've always been a prepper.
Yeah. Like I said, I've always been kind of been into it because we grew up poor, and that was kind of the thing back then. You didn't have a lot of stuff put up, but like in the freezer, you'd have like if you was on a farm, like chickens or something like that my dad went out and kind of often put in the freezer. Have y'all done meat birds? I have, yes. I used to do a lot of meat birds, chickens, and quail and stuff like that. We have these chickens here. They're not meat birds, but they're going to be. We'll keep them until they start, getting down where they're not laying and stuff like that, and then we'll
put them in the.
We'll kind of transition those over into the freezer.
Hopefully by that time we'll have a plucker.
Yeah, but the quail, I don't do the quail because it takes so many of them. Like our family here, we'd have to do 12 or 15 to feed everybody, because I mean one really ain't nothing. So I mean it'd take a lot to feed everybody.
We did have meat rabbits though.
Yeah.
We had them coming out our ears.
What kind do you want to get? I mean, what do you want to do with them? Kay, you want to get like meat birds just in general? You want laying hens and then turn them in? I mean, how you want to do it? I mean, I grew up having chickens, so it's just something I've always known about. I've even raised the game chickens, I guess, where everybody wanted to take them and do illegal stuff with them. And I used to make quite a bit of money off those things.
These Somali chickens that we have, aren't they meat birds? Because they eat the black organs and everything people do.
No, that's the last thing you want to do with the Somali.
What, eat it?
Yeah.
Because it's.
Well, now I ain't gonna say that now because everybody and their brothers got them here now. They used to be, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for one chicken.
And don't some cultures eat them, the meat and stuff?
Yeah, over like different countries. Yeah.
Yeah. But their organs and everything are black.
Yeah, their skin and everything. But I mean, if you're wanting something like a dual purpose bird where you can raise it, get eggs off of it, and then put it in the freezer, or you just want a straight meat bird.
And rabbits are easy. I mean, they get big awful quick, and they have quite a bit of meat.
If you're wanting the straight meat birds, I wouldn't get the white ones. The White Rock and the Cornish Cross, I wouldn't get those. Those are basically what you get in every grocery store. But them things are, once they get up to where they're, getting close to butchering size, they're almost like, they're pitiful because they're so fat they can just waddle, they can't move or nothing like that. So me personally, I would get, they can't move or nothing like that. So me personally, I would get, if you're going to do just the meat birds alone, I do the Red Rangers. They get big like that too, but they don't act like that. She wants 20 or so for the freezer. She has that glare. Like I said, I would do, if you just want to start out with some young ones and raise them, until it's time to butcher them or whatever, I'd do the Red Rangers. If you're going to order any or buy any, that's what I would do. They got the white ones, so White Rock crossed with the Cornish. That's the normal, everybody's go-to bird there for just meat chicken because they grow so fast. A lot of people order them things. You can buy them at Tractor Supply, Royal King, and all that stuff. Whenever the spring hits, when they start selling the baby chickens and stuff, you can buy them all you want in there. But like the laying hens that we have, they're not meat birds at all. I mean, they'll be skinny chickens in the freezer, but it'll be chicken in the freezer. That's the way I look at it. So.
And if things got bad enough, some chicken would be better than no chicken.
Yeah. I mean, you can survive like the chickens. You keep those things. You can let them free range during the day and put them up. As long as you was out there watching them, then you really wouldn't have to buy a whole lot of nothing. I mean, you really won't have to get feed for them because they get their own feed. But
Just here, we have to watch the hawks.
yeah, for a
How do you-
while you could do that, and then that way you still got eggs and stuff.
What? Come on, if you're coming up here.
They're called Red Rangers. Look into those. That's what I would personally do if I just wanted a straight meat bird. We might eventually get a bunch just for that, but it'll be after we get some more. I guess what's the infrastructure built where we get the shed built and all that stuff. We can put another freezer in and stuff like that. So
Because we need another one.
yeah, because all we have over here is that little 7 cubic foot freezer. It don't hold much stock, and it's full.
Mm-hmm.
We get the shed built where we can store a lot of dry stuff, like we call like rice and beans and stuff, dry food storage. Then we'll put maybe 1 or 2 big freezers in it.
At least one big one.
Yeah, at least one. If we have to, we'll put another one in.
What kind is that? I find their own food.
You mean free range? It's basically any chicken will, any chicken. You don't want to let like what's called game fowl. You don't want to let those out free range because you'll never see them again. They'll be in the very top of a tree before you know it.
Big ones.
Yeah, they eat bugs.
Grass.
Yeah, bugs, grass, weeds, anything like that. It's about like a little miniature goat. I mean, they eat about anything, and they basically get their own food if you let them. If you let them free range, as long as you can, no wild dogs or hawks or anything, they'll eat them. If you let them free range, they'll feed themselves. They'll go find their own food, and they'll come back when it's time to, before it gets dark.
As long as you have them in there for like a couple weeks to show
Yeah.
them where they're supposed to be, and then let them out, and they'll come back.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do, you go get you ever how many you want, and you keep them pinned up for a couple weeks in the pen that you want to keep them in, or in the hen house or whatever, and then gradually start letting them out, and then they'll come back every night. As long as it's not a game fowl type bird, or that Somani is a game fowl type bird, they'll
nest in the trees.
Yeah, they roost in trees high. They roost as high as they can possibly get. But like regular laying hens, they won't. And roosters, that's just not the way they do it. But you can take any type of just regular old laying hen and roosters and stuff, let them free range. And like I said, they'll feed themselves. Just got to worry about something feeding on them. The problem, especially here, that's something we can't do here.
No, because neighbors' dogs and the hawks and.
Well, we could if we sat out there in the yard all day. I mean, maybe we can actually do that. It'd be like a chicken herder.
Chicken herd.
Chase the hawks away and the neighbors' dogs and.
Then up there with the puffin fan. Like,
Yeah. Well, now they say you can take CDs and hang them in the trees, like around where your chickens are at, and then like put them on the top of your chicken lot, stuff like that. The sun reflects off of them, and the hawks, it scares the hawks and stuff away. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The red rangers and the meat birds, I don't know what they call them, but it's the white rock and cornix cross is to get that meat bird. Those two breeds, they can't reproduce because they basically they're genetically made, basically. Yeah, try like a McMurray hatchery or something like that. I know that you can get them at the what's this place? Rural King down here, and I think it was like $2.99 or $3.99 a piece or something like that. The last time we saw them in there, but they was the white meat birds.
But you have to buy a certain number.
Yeah, like 6. They won't say less than 6. I think what it was. Honestly, I wouldn't order them things until February, March. To be honest with you, because the white chickens, you butcher them things, like 3-4 months. And the red rangers about the same, but But you know, if you want a lot of just like meat birds and stuff like that, just to have and put them in the freezer, put you an ad on Facebook Marketplace that you'll take all the unwanted roosters that anybody don't want, and you'll be surprised how many you get. That was gonna be 15 at a time, so because a lot of people will buy birds at like Tractor Supply and Royal King, thinking they're getting pullets, and half of them roosters, so they have to get rid of the roosters. Because some towns and some cities won't allow you to have roosters. That's a good thing about living on a mountain. You can have
Whatever you
you can
want.
have 900 roosters up here if you want them. Yeah, you can either order them or just sometimes you can go into like I know you can go in this Royal King here, and you can tell them what you want, and I think they'll order them for you, like at that price that they have. I seen something about a paper in there like that, so that they can get whatever you want. I used to get the big White Rock chickens, um, laying hens. They're actually pretty good hens too, but they get real big and real fat too. That's the reason they use those to cross with cornix or whatever that word is. Uh, Chicken to make the meat chicken. That's the reason they used it, because it gets so big and fat. Just get you about 20 of them Rhode Island Red roosters. Some of them things get like 4 feet tall. There's a video of them how big them things get. Some of them, they're like up to your waist tall.
Oh, I was trying to think of what we bought today. We bought that stuff for the roof.
Yeah. And we got the cool seal for the roof that we're gonna put on the roof. Just can't get Ashton to get up there and do it.
Well, it has to be at least what 50 degrees, and it ain't been that. And
Well, he
then-
won't get up there in it hot. Then last time he got up on the roof in it hot, he had like 30-degree burns down here. Ain't that what you had?
Yeah, blisters.
either hot, 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 or cold, cold, cold.
Nothing we can do with them.
Yeah, I think they're like half the price of a pullet, but it just really all depends on what you want. But like I said, I can go if we want to put some in the freezer or something like that. I'll go online, and I'll just tell them I'm gonna put them in the freezer. A lot of people don't care, but some people freak out when you tell them to put it in the freezer. So it's 50-50 shot.
We need a plucker too, so we can show them.
Yep.
A video on it.
So we got the stuff to go on the roof, and I had that deadbolt fixed.
Yeah, and then I did the tea light. Got the tea light.
Tea lights. What did we get? Because it was $350. It was the two things that was $90 a thing though. And I'm pretty sure we want to have another one.
And we got the fire burning logs. The
Yeah,
fire
we got
logs.
some fire logs.
They were 40.
Yeah, we got more
Those
buckets. Yeah.
great buckets. There
Yeah.
we go, Ashton. We were trying to think of what we got.
You can on that bed you can get the roosters cheap. You can also get on there and get like a mix and match type thing. On some of the hatchers they give you like real cheap ones for like $1 a piece or something like that. But I think it's just a mixture of everything. And it's probably all roosters. Yeah.
I'm just using chickens for eggs. Deer is our meat mostly. I don't think we've had
Yeah.
deer meat in 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, we ain't had no deer in a while.
I think it's been longer
I mean-
than that. It's been 7, 8 years since we had deer. We had bear, about 5 years ago.
Well, honestly, most of our chicken that we have, we don't kill ours. We buy it at the store like everybody else. But when these get to where they're not laying, then they'll be in the
They'll
freezer.
go in the freezer and
Yeah.
we'll get some more.
Then I'll go
They're
over and
light.
buy 30, 40 more of them, put them in, maybe not that many next time, but we'll get a few. Of course, this year I want to raise some of those, other ones,
Zombie chicken.
zombie chickens, yeah. Cause those things they'll lay good too. Cause what do they call them, the white ones, white leg one?
Yeah.
Is the best producing white egg layer they are.
I'm scratching this little
Mhm.
We need some deer meat so I can can it. Huh?
Yeah, be nice to have some.
In case you need to go get some.
I'm gonna break down and go get one. Eventually, anyway. So we might do some. We might do a few meat birds this year, but like I said, for me, it's just as easy to do that. Well, right now, it's just as easy for us to get on there. Because people will give you the roosters, or sometimes charge you just a couple dollars a piece for them. But either way, it's kind of, unless if you really don't care, like your food. Or should I do your process? Yeah, just lots of meat. Yeah, that'd
Oh,
be good.
that's cool.
If you don't care about, like, I guess, like antibiotics, whatever this stuff they put in your chicken meat, like if you buy the chicken meat store, you can buy a whole daggone chicken at like Go Grocery or Walmart for like $3 or $4, $5. So I mean, financially, it's kind of crazy to go buy a baby chicken for $5, $6 a piece, raise it, put all that feed into it, and then slaughter it, put it in the freezer. It's just all the way you want to look at it. I mean, that is a good way to do it if you want to know what is being fed, everything like that. So. But I wouldn't mind doing a few of the meat birds, maybe 15 or 20 of them. Because once we get the shed built, I can put that brooder in there. Like if you want to get baby chickens or something, we can put a brooder in there, keep them warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just look at stuff like more, I don't know, more cost effective, I guess. I don't know, I guess what to put it. Because, I mean, if you think about it, if you get 20 of them birds, they're, say, $3.99 a piece. That's, say, $4. That's $80 out there for those. And then the feed is $20, $30 a bag. And those run through a bag of feed a week. And you keep them 4 months, and you'll have a small fortune now.
Yeah.
And then just go to Walmart, buy one $5. Or even go to Go Grocery and buy a whole thing of like legs and thighs or whatever. I mean, that's like a big bag of it for like $7, $8. But there, a lot of people really freak out when you start talking stuff like that because they want like GMO and all that crap. Now, some of the meat, the bird processors, some of them, like if the chickens that they slaughter and stuff are like not big enough or don't look right, they'll inject water into them to like swell them up. They do some of the turkeys like that too. Like the turkey breasts and stuff like that. They'll inject water and swell them up. I like gold legs and thighs. Yeah. Yeah, we get a lot of that stuff too. A lot of like the chicken breasts and stuff like that. And then
I can a lot of it.
we also get a lot of those. If you go to Go Grocery in Waynesville and look at the cold section over there, you can find whole rabbits over there for like $4 a piece. That's already wrapped up and ready to
We
go.
haven't bought them though, because we still have rabbit in the
Yeah.
freezer.
And then also you can buy the chicken wings that's already pre-cooked.
Now we get them.
And those are, I get the roasted ones. Yeah, the oven roasted ones. and they're actually very good.
Yeah.
The other ones I don't like, they're hot. They got like a spice to them. I don't like those.
We actually need to go get some more of them.
And it ain't like $10 a bag, and it's a huge bag of wings. It takes us a while to eat them all. You take those things and put them in the air fryer, just to heat them up, and then we got the like bowls with lids on it. We put the chicken in there, and then we pour like what's that stuff called?
I use the
Garlic parmesan, and
garlic parmesan or the buffalo ranch.
put it in there, put a lid on it, shake it. You can eat that for days.
Mhm.
But yeah, we stock up on their meat quite a bit. Well, actually, that freezer box full of it, pretty much.
We need to go and get 3 or 4 bags of them wings and can them up, and then when we
I don't know how you can though. You can't recook them for an hour and a half. They're already cooked.
you can get the ones that ain't cooked.
Well, I know you're going to have to start getting the wide mouth jars for that chicken because you put all that chicken legs and stuff in them one in the regular jars. How you gonna get that out?
Reach in there and pull it out.
But then all the meats will fall off it in the bottom. It's cooked.
I don't know. Like what, the legs and stuff?
Mhm.
Reach the bottom of the leg drop and pull it out. Chicken and dumplings.
Chicken and dumplings, yeah. I do like that. Yeah. Or chicken pot pies. We like those too. Actually, you guys can some of that, didn't
I canned the stuff that go in it all except for the cream of chicken soup. I canned everything that goes in it, like
you? The vegetables.
the chicken and the vegetables and stuff.
Yeah.
I think I did like 2 runs, like 14 jars of it.
Yeah.
And then when we take it out, all we have to do is take it, cook the pie shell, and then take and put it all together in it, or the bottom layer of the pie shell, and then put it all together in it, and then put the top shell, the cream of mushroom soup in it, and then cook the top layer shell, basically reheat it and cook the shell.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she does. She cans the
Yeah.
whole, just pokes the whole daggone chicken leg down the jar.
And that's what he's saying. How am I going to get it out? I'm going to yank the leg out or the thighs out.
But it'll fall apart when you pull it up.
I might. Still edible.
Then it ain't chicken legs and chicken thighs anymore. It's chicken goulash. Chicken gumbo.
You'll be glad to have chicken.
Oh, I'm just tickled. Pink.
See, now that's where I think you're crazy.
About what?
Hmm.
About what?
Food's food. Come on now.
Oh, I never said I wouldn't eat it. I never once said that.
Chicken and rice.
Chicken and rice, yep. Lord knows we got plenty of rice.
Chicken flavored rice.
Well,
We got plenty of chicken bouillon cubes and beef bouillon cubes, and we can have chicken rice. We can have beef rice. We can have
yeah, the best way to do that is get the long grain white rice at not Go Grocery, but Sam's Club.
Sam's.
You can get 50-pound bags and put that in individual packs, like 1 to 2 pounds, whatever. We put 6 cups in each pack, right?
measuring cups, yeah,
And then seal that.
or like 6 coffee cups, like just a regular coffee cup.
You take and do that, and then keep you some like bouillon cubes, like chicken or beef, and it tastes just like the packs you buy. It's got chicken and beef flavored rice. So when we go to the dollar store, we already showed them bouillon cubes we buy, but when we go to the dollar store, we always grab 1 or 2 of those. They were like $1 or something in it for a whole little thing of
At the dollar store, yeah.
them.
But you can get a big thing of them at Sam's, or
Yeah.
I can't remember what we paid for
And
them at
$8
Sam's.
for Sam. But you know,
And
it's
you
not
can
that
always
big.
get them at Walmart
Not that
too.
big.
Yeah,
It's like $7.99 or something like that.
yeah.
Which reminds me, we need to go to Sam's Club.
Yeah,
We pay that $50 a year just to go. We ain't went for once.
Yeah, we need to go sometime or another.
Yeah, 6 cups. That's kind of the way I was figuring it is you take our family, if everybody's together, we still wouldn't need 6 cups of rice, you know, it'd be like 3.
Yeah, but you can make two.
I mean,
more
because you're gonna
that
mix other stuff with it. But if you open one pack, it's got 6 cups in it, take half of it. That way you ain't wasting 5 gallons at a time of it. Or you ain't like letting weevils get in it or whatever once you open it all up. That's the reason I like packaging my stuff in like individual bags.
But like you can take and make like them rice and bean bowls, like what they used to have at Bojangles, where you take the rice and the beans and the chicken meat, the cheese, and put it all together and have individual portions.
Yeah. Well, you say you take 3 cups of rice and mix it with everything else. I mean, that's pretty good sized meal.
Yeah.
Or I mean, cook the whole 6 cups and ate rice that day.
For a couple days.
Mm-hmm. If that's all you got, you're gonna love rice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get that many people today because that may probably over Joe's channel and all that stuff too. So
Yeah, he started about 20 minutes ago.
yeah, no, we're staying for a little while. I don't know how many he's got. I can check and see.
Leftovers for breakfast.
Yep.
Yeah. Says he's starting at 9:26 waiting.
No, he's not hungry yet. So
Right.
must be running late. And there ain't gonna do it.
Right.
Yeah, we should take as far as the leftovers go. We're taking. My mama would cook like mashed potatoes. She'd take taters and mash them up, and then what you didn't eat that day, she'd put up in the refrigerator. The next day you eat mashed potatoes again. All right, what you didn't eat that day, the next time she'd get up, she'd patty them things up, make what's called potato cakes. There we go. Yeah.
Y'all gotta get some more talkative fans.
Yeah, I know.
I know, right?
Can't get Ashton to say nothing.
Nope.
I ain't watching tonight. I'm in person.
Well, he's not. He said, "I'm not watching tonight. I'm in person." So
She said I'm pretty boring. Nah, you're fine, baby. We're the ones that's boring.
we're boring.
Yeah, that's why nobody wants to come in here.
Look, we're so boring. Our dog passed out.
Mhm. Hopefully we'll get a video out tomorrow.
Ashton, she said, "Get you on your phone."
Get Ashton on his phone.
He said he don't know if it'll load.
Yeah, the internet's I mean it's actually going pretty good last couple nights in here though.
Yeah.
I'm pretty impressed. We're gonna get something, a video or something out. At least one.
I know.
So
I did get some little baby shoes for my chickens, but I don't know how to make a video of it.
we can do like an update video and do everything all together. I mean we got them buckets we can do, but don't want to do a whole video on that, then you can just do other stuff.
Maybe the water catchments are all full.
Yeah.
Chickens always need water.
I've been watching some of your old videos today.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, we need more watch hours.
Yeah, I think anything over like 4 months ago was like years ago. And I done those on like a phone and just throw them on her. Was just experimenting then. Kind of like we're doing now. But Chris shocking himself. Yeah. Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah. I told him it was shocking.
It really was.
You didn't believe it until you touched it, huh?
That was 206 of those, like 210, 215 volts.
Chris trying to cut a finger off.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I have to learn the hard way.
Yes, he does.
That's what Brian told me. He told me, he said that he was watching the one, was doing something up there, was making something, but cutting the pumpkins or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to put that knife in there and the knife wouldn't go. He said he had turned it off because he didn't want to watch me cut myself. I'll tell you what, I was stabbing them pumpkins with that knife, and I ain't never in my life seen a pumpkin that hard. Ever.
And that's why I couldn't cut it to begin with.
I had to get out the jigsaw. I started getting out my chainsaw, but I figured that'd be a little too much.
Speaking of which, we still got 2 pumpkins. We got one over there by Ashton and another one out there.
Yeah, some little ornamental pumpkins, all right.
No, they're pumpkins that I bought that got to be cut. I need to throw the whole pumpkin in there with them.
Mm-hmm.
They'll pack it up
Oh, yeah.
because they're hard and you can't cut them. I can't cut them.
We can do a, basically an update video. Like, I mean, we can like include everything in it, like solar. Because a few people ask how the solar is doing and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, actually, it does really well. So we normally run the generator one time a week. And like I said, this is the first year we've had to run a generator.
Yeah.
I cooked the pumpkin today. It's dehydrator. That's cool. What are you doing? Just going to dehydrate it for like for later, or you gonna grind it up, or what are you gonna do? About everything we put in the dehydrator, we grind up.
Yeah.
We made apple powder, apple cinnamon powder,
Apple powder.
onion powder.
That took a lot of onions, though. And we made garlic powder. The eggs,
And we made.
gazillion eggs.
We've got quarts and quarts and quarts of eggs, dehydrated egg powder. Hoping to make powder. Now let us know how that turns out, because that actually pretty neat pumpkin powder.
Yeah.
Now you can put that like oatmeal or something like that. That'd probably be pretty good. We're still trying to find us a oat roller that you put the whole oats in, and you roll it, and it flattens out, makes oatmeal out of it. But I don't even know where to begin to look for one of those.
We got the whole oats. We just need the roller to make our own oatmeal.
We got oats. It's just we need something to roll them if it comes to that. We need to grind some and make bread or something out of it, or cookies or something, just to see what it does.
See what it does.
Yeah.
Only have a little grinder.
Yeah, we have
The little handheld one, but we also have the electric one.
yeah, we have the, what's it called? Mill, something mill. And then we have the little, when you clamp on top table, it's a manual one too, but if you grind wheat in it, you got to go put it through like 3 times to grind it. You grind it one time, and it's still real coarse. The second time is like cornbread type coarse, and then the third time is like biscuits or whatever you want to look at it. I think the second time is when you get grits out of it or something like that. You can
Yeah.
sort grits out of it. But I ain't never been a big fan of grits, so
Yeah, I don't need them either.
I guess the only thing we ain't tried yet is potatoes, mate. But by the time we ground up a bag of potatoes, you wouldn't have half a quart of like flakes or whatever. So we'll just keep buying the instant potatoes.
Right.
Kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
We got, Lord, we got a year's worth just of mashed potatoes.
like this year when we get our grow house going, or our grow room, or whatever you want to call it, it says when you do the balls of onions, instead of taking them and putting them in a potato box like what we do, take them and take like leggings, like stockings, and take an onion and tie a knot on each end of it, and then do another one all the way down. That way there's air that can get through each of them, and it helps them last longer. I don't know if I got that thing on here still.
We'll look at it later. If it wasn't going to be so cold tomorrow, we'd paint that roof. That way, next week I get the solar panel moved. I don't want to put them up there unless I paint the roof though. Because I'd like for it to last as long as possible.
Right.
That way we can start framing that in. Let's go get a bunch of 4x4s and start putting them in the ground. 2x4s and frame it up. Get it all framed up, and then we can paint it or stain it or whatever we want to do before we put the wire on it.
Yeah.
Because it's going to take 3 or 4 rolls of that wire. And that stuff's $150 a roll.
Like that. Tie a knot between every onion with a pair of nylon stockings. By doing so, the onions will last up to 8 months because they're in fresh air and not squished against each other.
Good to know. Yeah, we need to get that something going. Probably the shed next though.
Definitely.
It's just hard to build anything in the mud. It's cold.
And rain.
I'm getting older, my bones hurt.
Rain and snow and mud.
This is mud season up here. I don't see them bringing that gravel Wednesday neither.
Not when it's going to snow Monday and Friday.
Yeah. You know, we don't even have no apple trees, but we had like apples run out our ears.
Ashton brought them to us.
Yeah. Crates and crates and crates of apples. Hey, I like apples, but I was dreaming about apples.
I made apple pie filling. I made apple butter. I made applesauce.
It's like eggs. I've eaten so many eggs. I think about springtime, I'm gonna start laying them.
I did cinnamon apple powder, yes. What I tried to do
Yeah.
was I tried to cut the apples in half, and then in half again, and then in half again, to make cinnamon apple slices for the babies. But it didn't turn out. They were like really bad. So
That was hard as rock.
I took them and ground them up, and we just made cinnamon apple powder to put on like oatmeal or whatever.
Yeah, that was hard as rock.
If it don't work out the way I want it to, I just make something else out of it.
They make good powder, but as far as trying to eat them, it's like trying to bite on this
Bite
phone.
on that phone.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. I couldn't find the apple butter video. Did I do a video on it?
Mhm.
I thought I did. Yeah.
It's on there.
Yeah, it should be on there.
Yeah, it should be there. Did you put your sticker on your car yet, Betty? He must not be going live tonight. He put on there before too. Nope. It dropped down to 6 on his way today, so evidently he won't. Said yes, I'll send pictures. Isn't that cool? Thank you.
Oh,
After she put that
on her
sticker on.
car?
Yeah. There's that Tucker Carlson thing I was talking about. Like I said, if y'all haven't watched that, y'all check it out. So it's a pretty good video. Well, I don't think nobody else wants to come in and chew the fat with us.
No, I must not have because we don't have a. I have an applesauce one.
The news. I always kind of watch the news, Betty. Say, what am I watching? We watch the news a lot, but you got to keep it turned down so you don't YouTube don't pick it up.
What?
See, that's what we're watching. And I always watch the news and stuff.
Did you hear me?
Huh.
The applesauce is on here, but not the apple butter. I must not have did a video of apple butter.
Neither.
Unless I did it with the applesauce.
Right. I just have to look and see.
Because these are back 5 years ago.
Yeah, we'll look and see if we find it.
Yeah.
That's Deep South Homestead was live earlier. Well, we made an hour, yeah. That's
Yeah.
better than none. I didn't figure a whole lot of people come in tonight because everybody else does their lives tonight on Saturdays and stuff too.
Yeah, Friday and Saturdays.
So,
But any's better than none.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, we'll try to come back on. I doubt it'll be tomorrow night. Either tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Or Monday for sure.
I know I gotta work late Monday.
So we'll try to do it tomorrow.
Yeah, every hour counts.
It does. I think we're up to 2150 on the hour count now.
48 on our subscribers, maybe.
I'll set that down in a second. We got 548 subscribers and we have 2,145 watch hours. So we're a little over halfway on both of them.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I mean, for 4 months, I guess. 4-ish months, something like that.
Where'd you go?
Not yet. I'll find it.
I didn't know.
We got 4 now.
Don't really know what to talk about though.
No, I mean, we really didn't do nothing today. So other than kind of plan stuff,
Yeah.
we're trying to do like an update video tomorrow, put it out or something.
Okay.
Hopefully that'll work. So anyway, I guess we could jump off here. 'Cause I hate to just leave it on. Yeah, honestly, buddy, I don't know if they do or not. Those commercials count. Until you're monetized, I think maybe they test it on people's videos and stuff as you're going, but I think until you get monetized, they really don't count. Which is crazy. They shouldn't show commercial stuff at all until you monetize them because they get paid for the commercial. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really know how all that works.
But anyway, we'll jump off here. We'll try to get back tomorrow night probably for a little while anyway, about an hour or so. Maybe we'll get a few more jump on.
Yeah.
But oh, they just started this week, yeah. I mean, maybe it says that we're getting like halfway there or something, or close or whatever.
Maybe that'll help.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, good night. Yeah, good night, baby. We'll be back on tomorrow probably.
Oh,
Maybe
we
we'll,
jumped up to 5 now that we're getting off.
yeah, now we're getting up. Jump up to 5. So
Unless anyone else has something to talk about. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't really know what to talk about.
sleep, yeah. Talk about sleep.
Right?
Yeah, sure, I'll make that true, so we'll go. But anyway, Betty, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll come back on tomorrow.
Have a good night.
Yeah, good night.